Peace. Yo, we jumping into it right now, man. The celibacy movement for 2024 amongst the chosen. Now, this is serious. If you feel you can't do it, then just go sit on the sideline. But for those who's striving to raise their kundalini and don't have to do extra different and learn extra ancient movements of Tao and Qigong, you can do that if you want to. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that later. But if you don't want to do all that, this right here will allow you to calm the mind, sit down by yourself and ground yourself. At the same time, detoxing is definitely helpful. Because a lot of people ain't doing this right now. The Nagas is healing, yo. The Nagas is healing. There was ones without an identity, and it seemed to match in the biblical science that, you know, they are the actual chosen tribe, the whole people. Now, there's frequencies all over the world, man, that, you know, hey, they vibrate a little higher than their own brethren. But, however, they're just chosen in their people to help raise the vibe of the plane within their own culture. Whereas the Nagas, it's like for the whole plane, for everybody. If the Nagas ain't in order, ain't nobody gonna be in order. You see what's going on right now. Every culture in the world sees. And I'm not really, it's not a bad thing for me to be like, to tell the truth, but it's like, yo, everywhere that the Caucasian has went, he has caused a lot of sickness and shit that been following him. He has to go to every country to blend in with it, like a culture vulture of some sort. Like he's learning, but he doesn't know how to go about learning. So when it gets frustrated, it's more so the murdering comes in, the manipulation comes in. And when the manipulation comes in, that means that you're tugging on the heart of the natural indigenous Nagas or beings of those lands. And so when there's a spell, you're gonna be more easier to be, you know, subdued. And that's what they wanted. Now, with the Nagas, they end up finding some land, the land where the Nagas was living at, and had a civilization already moving along. Like, damn, these dudes had brass instruments and pianos, and they got records, and they're using diamonds to play the sound on wax, and oh my gosh, and they got radios, and they're broadcasting amongst their own country. Like, yeah, who's doing that, man? Trains and everything. Planes and automobiles, yo. You can't just create no plane by the Wright brothers and then look up and see that there's like warplanes from Germany and Russia and America and Cuba and whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, Cuba was giving a lot of shit from Russia. But, you know, that's still coming from the Rux Nagus. Look that up, right? But this time right now, the celibacy is a new time. Well, we haven't done this yet, right? Porn is at your children's fingertips at this point. You know, chosen, you're the chosen. Whether who's ever in your family, who came out of you, it don't matter. If they don't get it, they just don't get it. You set the example, you know, and everybody has to live their life until they have their turn with the Most High, you know, and that's just how it works. You just happen to be, you know, geared for this. You was raised up. You went through a lot of different things to show the grace of the Most High that was upon you, along with your angelic and celestial family members, ancestors, you know? So right now, though, channel through now, right now, God said, celibacy. Raise your vibration up real quick, because a lot of people don't have the DNA to hold down this type of assignment. They too busy caught in the matrix and the scheme of things and shit. Like, I got a boy, I got a woo, I can't get no boy, or I can't get no. You see the truth then. Like, oh, you really ain't got no control. It's like eating almost. Especially with a mother who gets sex all the goddamn on time. It's like, damn, why you mad now? You know, you mesh energies together. So you got energies from individuals. You're beginning to get lower and lower. Before you know it, certain things won't even turn you on no more. You're like, I need some of that hard shit. How much harder do you need, nigga? It's crazy, man, because they'll go all the way with some dumbass shit. When you're in your high state, you look at it like, how the fuck could you go there? At least higher state. Like, I end up hearing about the orangutan prostitute. This is crazy. I never even knew about this. I'm like, who knew about this? But I guess apparently there was a prostitute that this lady was just like pimping out and shaved the whole hair off the orangutan and everything, man. And just allowed the dudes to come in and do it. It's like, on the whole little retreat, pay extra to do it. Like, where's the Man, what? Man, let me see the motherfuckers who paid extra to hit the orangutan, man. That's sad. And I'm laughing, but that's fucked up. Because in the end, when we get to the higher upper rooms, we'll laugh about this. Like, man, you know what motherfucker did? Once you get over it, you know what I mean? But we proved that while in the flesh, you know? And, but yeah, at the time of it being, shit ain't funny, you know what I mean? Because with porn and shit at the fingertips, your mind is getting this dopamine fix. You're eating swine, so you're getting all kind of different, not chosen ones. Hope you ain't eating no damn swine, because you're supposed to be like, yo, any lips that eat swine can't touch mine. Supposed to be like that, you know what I'm saying? And swine is in every goddamn thing right now. So that's why being a vegan, you know, vegan or fruitarian, you know, is very, very, very important, because people, oh, they got the pesticides, nigga, you gonna do the best you can. It's better than having whatchalls up in your parasites and shit. Your body gonna be able to break certain things down if you drink teas and have chlorophylls and stuff like that, and clean your lungs out, and, you know, constantly filter your kidneys, detox. Yeah, you'll fight it until you get on your own shit, because you ain't got your own land. These motherfuckers got their own land, mansion, and everything. Yeah, they can go to the store and buy a motherfucking $13 kale. You know what I'm saying? We got to find a way to grow it in the wild, make sure that a mug ain't on us and shit. You know, looking where we're going to get our food at and shit, because they want to make sure they get the food so that the Nagas or the original indigenous people can't eat. The information is in the food. So if they control the food, then they control the information that you getting and shit, man. So that's like, yo, you got to start feeding your chi body now. You know what I'm saying? Getting in the sun, getting them elements and the exercise, and getting these demonic forces away from around you as much as possible. And celibacy is raising the light is one of the best ways to do it, especially in this season, because now we got the planetary alignments happening and working with us right now. We got the sun coming in, we got the eclipse about to go down and all that. And this lunar eclipse happening all over. We got the sign of the times with all these daggone earthquakes happening. Right, 10, 20 of them motherfuckers happening today. You know what I'm saying? And so then you got the eruptions and shit. You got Kilauea and Monolith going on. The third one, what happens next? The third one, and then we got one. Come on, man. It's all kind of stuff going on. Raise your vibration. You be in tune with that plane that's going to exist, because this plane is about to be destroyed. Forget what everybody else say. Like, oh, it ain't going to be. No. Shit's going to get done up, nigga. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's going to change. It ain't just going to be like this forever, where the Nagas is always getting their feet, getting people's feet wiped on their back and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, using the mothers coming through to wipe their little feet on the Naga and shit. And walking in, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, G. You smart and intelligent and very, very talented and came from the Creator. That's what you always should be working on. Talents like that, especially ones who are superbly talented. We love to see that shit. You know, we love to see art all the way at its fullest. And even with other cultures, we want to see how we inspire them to do art. But when you have certain entities that's in between, like elites and shit like that, or whatever that want to get in between the creativity and of the creator's creation, not on the creativity to create something that's like, you know, that can cause chaos and confusion, like say Bliss, and like Bliss was going against, you know what I'm saying? It was basically kind of talking about Yakub making this grab the devil and all this. This is with the NOI lessons. And we're gonna go over that a little bit later also. You know what I'm saying? That's the supreme wisdom, but that's pieces of the puzzle put together in a more, you know, whole sense. It's not real details they wanted the followers to believe when it first came around. When you look at it, you see it's not a detail all the way. You know what I mean? It's like black man this, white man that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they was pushing that, you know. Then you had the Moors who was pushing the nationalities. And that was coming from, you know, individuals from Turkey who was trying to set up shop over in the Mali, colonize. And this is when they started marketing to the Negro, the Naga, and the corners and shit, and the NOIs, and these dudes wanted to make their own sections of sects of Islam and shit, you know what I mean? And I was dealing with the angel Jabril, who came and made that down, who made that up. And warring with his adversary, Luamong in heaven. These are false Christs and false gods and shit. Very, very smart, you know, having more to fight against each other. But you can master this because you're in tune with the Creator. And this is what you have to do right here. Raise your Kundalini up. Take control of your whole body. You don't have to be on this support. This is called existence. You know what I'm saying? Then you get prepared for everlasting life. You're doing morale, integrity, honor. It's all these things going on. You're doing it in the flesh. Ain't no more just being lazy. Ain't no more just, I just go to work. That's it. I make my money. That's all I have to do. No, you have to be responsible for your being and shit. You're not going to always have a lot of shit. You're going to have the most high angels around. You're going to see that you have to use that faith plan to keep shit moving. You're gonna have what you need, but it's gonna be according to your deeds and what you do and how you think and what your strength level that the Most High see you at, and your importance too, ranking and all that shit, man. You'll see. So that's what I'm saying. Get out in nature, feed your aura. Don't eat as much. You don't have to eat that much. Let's see. Clean that lymphatic fluid. Clean that lymphatic system. That's the keys to having optimal health. Constantly eat fruit if you can. There's different kind of fruits. Avocados is good with bread and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's like the spread. Don't even use no mayonnaise. Just use some avocados with some extra pickles and onions and garlic and a little bit of olive oil. Like, boy, I'm telling you, you can't even go wrong with that. Put a little bit of extra. That's your little spread. You put it on the bread, you good to go. You can eat that with other things. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm gonna sit back and relax, get some more of the sun gazing. Lava rock, I'm sitting down, you know what I'm saying, letting the sun beam on me, getting that copper colored thing going on, the swarthy look, And with that being said, I'm gonna say peace, and I'm gonna build with you in the next one. Love in the highest light. Peace.